Hello everybody and welcome back to Friday Night Magic.
Magic.
Indeed. I have been just absolutely swamped with doing Etherian stuff, and unfortunately next week's probably going to be the same, but I'm going to try and bank as many videos as I possibly can so that we won't have lulls like this in the future. But I'm almost there. Almost ready. Anyway, so back to Magic. We are playing Modern because we missed the Monday video this week. And also because I just got both these decks in the mail, and I'm really excited about this, because this is, for this one in particular, I'm playing a deck called Tiny Dragons, which is, I'll explain it in a sec, but I am a really big fan of this deck, so I foiled out most of it, because the foils are almost exactly the same price as the regular version, so, like, yeah, over half of this deck is foiled, and some of it's in Russian, Italian, Korean. Sweet. But the general idea is you play cards like Dragon Tempest and Crucible of Fire, which normally reward you for playing like a bunch of mostly unplayable 6 and 7 drops, but there's this little mechanic called the Changeling mechanic, with cards like, I'll find an English one, Moth Dust Changeling for 1 mana. This is a dragon, along with a million other things. Yeah. So basically, it's abusing these cards that want you to capitalize on expensive things, but you're not doing that. Instead, you're just casting really cheap stuff and getting
it +3/+3.
lot of mileage out of these cards. Dragon Tempest is definitely one of the best cards in this deck. I have cards like Simian Spirit Guide to get it out on turn 1, because that's very important. And yeah, and the deck is just filled out with dragons and non-dragons, like that one, which is Shape Sharer. I unfortunately could only find Italian ones, so Sparty Morphos. And Thunderbreak Regent, which is an actual dragon.
That he is.
But, yeah. So that's basically what this deck does. It's kind of a control-y type deck. Right. And you? Which
As
I also
for me, I'm playing the Sneaky Beaky list, which is a blue-black rogues tribal.
Yeah.
Utilizing things like the Stinkdrinker Bandit, with a whole bunch of fairies and the Prowl mechanic and people who are unblockable, so, you know, they're always just going to get that +2/+1.
Yeah, this is like 2 lords for the price of 1. Sweet.
Then the other lord, And then you got the other lord that gets a counter, and then whenever a creature with a counter would deal combat damage, that player discards a card. And again, we have a whole bunch of unblockable guys, so it's going to happen a lot.
Including some that can't even be targeted. So, it's probably always going to hit. Yeah. So, that's this match. And to decide who goes first, since there's a lot of talking in this one, want to just do a 60?
Sure.
Nothing fancy.
Stop. 9.
Oh, 9? Really?
It's a below average roll on a 20-sided dice.
That's true. Oh, good bank shot. 36.
That is higher.
Yes, and also a multiple of 9. So, you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And my hand is that. That is a reflecting pool, in case anyone can't read Japanese. And I don't care if you know that. Alright.
I wonder what land you're playing first.
Not that one.
Yeah, I suppose that one's not casting anything. Unclaimed territory, naming rogue.
Yep.
And here is a slither blade.
Okay.
Sure go.
The snake. Oh, another one of those, huh? Okay. Steam Vents untapped. Go an 18. And we'll cast a Slumbering Dragon. Pass turn. So he slowly grows the more creatures you attack me with, and once I'm attacked with 5 things, he's an 8/8 flyer. Who gets bigger.
Dark Slick Shores. 1.
So, put a counter on this bad boy. You got, just one of those should suffice. And then I can't block that, so take 1. Going 17.
And an Oona's Blackguard.
Okay.
Turgo.
Untap. Draw. Your next turn could be pretty spooky, so I'm gonna play another Slumbering Dragon.
Snap time over there.
Reflecting Pool, and I will Lightning Bolt Blackguard right now. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Untap him.
Yes.
1.
Take it. 16. Thanks.
And since a rogue has dealt combat damage to you, I will prowl out Stinkdrinker Bandit.
Yeah, that one's better than the last one.
Watery Grave untapped.
Yep. Who's this? Thank you.
18. And a Slither Blade again.
Okay.
Turgo.
Not that my 8/8s can block those anyway, but it is a thing. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. There's an island. I'm gonna make 3 mana and exile a Simian Spirit Guide to cast a Thunderbreak Regent. Can't attack or block as long as yeah.
But it's for each creature, okay.
Yeah, for each one. Yeah, so they do add up pretty quickly. And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Put me to 10. Yeah.
Well, considering he can just eat my Stink Drinker.
Yeah, probably don't want to set that in.
6.
Yep, so counters on my guys. And can't block it, so take 6, going to 10. And then that gets, yeah. That's why it's 6.
Yeah, those both, since they can't be blocked, they get +2/+1.
Yeah.
And I will prowl out an Earwig Squad.
Ooh.
Nice shiny foil.
Yeah. So this one you get to search my library for 3 things and exile
Yes,
them?
3 cards and exile them.
A lot better against combo type decks, but it's still pretty good value. Like, that essentially removes a playset of something that you don't want to face. Which is pretty good, typically.
It's probably going to be Crucible Sapphire. Sound terrifying at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you have one in hand. How many are in your deck?
4.
4. Oh, you have one in hand. That's... Well, you're only going to have one.
Alright. Yeah, that's another thing. If you know the deck, let's have it. If you know the deck, then that's a good way to tell exactly what's in your opponent's hand. I think from context clues, you probably would have actually been able to figure out both cards. No tech. Oh, yeah, you tacked already. Duh. Draw. Okay. But I think it is probably better to exile a Simian Spirit Guide for Crucible of Fire. And I will attack you for 7 in the sky.
11.
Pass turn. So if you attack with 2 things, this one turns on.
Yeah. Should that be a 4 counters? Because I attacked you with 2 things last time.
Yeah, but the one had 1 counter on it when I played the second one. So it should only be 1 behind. This had 1 counter, this had none. And then
No, one had 2 counters, one had 1.
Oh, you're right. Yep, you're right. It should be 4 and 3. Yes, thank you.
So I think I'm just dead, because, well...
If you have another Stinkdrinker Bandit and a 4th land, I'm dead. I think. 2, 4... Yeah, I'm exactly dead if you have that.
Six.
Okay, so this goes up to 6 counters, this goes up to 5, and I'll take 6. Going to 4.
And... a Fairy Miscreant.
Okay.
Very unexciting. Your go.
Untap, draw, A little late for you, but that's alright. And you were at 11?
Yes.
Yeah. Lightning bolt the flyer.
I shall say no.
I shall say no.
Ha ha! Nice.
Alright, so 9, 10, so attack for 12, 23, 30.
Dead.
Woo! Even had a little counter war. And these
You
aren't
did.
like traditional control decks, so sweet. Alright. So, that's game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for myself, you guys like gambling? I like gambling. There we go. Okay. What have ye?
Unclaimed territory.
On
Naming rogue. And this time it's going to be a fairy miscreant.
Okay.
Turgo.
Draw. See? Everything works out great. There's a Haven of the Spirit Dragon and a Moth Dust Changeling, which is a dragon. Pass turn.
Untap.
Also, it has the slight upside of being able to tap an untapped creature I control to give it,
It has.
flying.
Okay, so it doesn't have flying at the moment.
No.
Darkslick Shores. 1.
19.
And Turgo.
Untap. Draw. I think I just probably go for it. Reflecting Pool. Make a red with that. Dragon
because
Tempest?
this produces
Yes.
mana of any color, so
Yes, it does.
but only for dragons. But that doesn't care when it's
It
checking,
still
so-
it still could
Yes,
potentially
it,
make
it
that
could
mana.
produce colored mana,
Yeah.
so therefore reflecting pool can reflect it. But I have a spellsetter sprite for that.
And 2 fairies.
Spellsetter gets vengeance after it got poorly scorned.
It sure did. I don't think I'd send this in because you probably... I don't know if you'd block or not, but having dragons in play is usually better for me, so pass turn.
Yeah, well, your dragon's a 1/1. I'd probably deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like wondering if you trade the flyer for this, but my guys stack and get really big later.
Luda Delta. Attack you for 2 in the air.
Take it. 17.
Crack that. Go to 19. Do I have an island in here?
Yep, you have an island and a swamp. If you're curious at how I built both these decks. I've been grinding with these on Magic Online for a while, just getting some practice in. I'm a really big fan of this deck. It just does the coolest stuff. And it's well positioned because no one knows any of these cards.
Yeah. Oona's Blackguard.
Yep.
And a Slitherblade.
Ah! Alright.
Turgo.
Alright, so now I think I'm probably in a bit of trouble. And I'm sure I lose this race. So I probably don't want to race with this yet. Untaps the events, going to 15. 2, we'll play a Shapesharer. So this is a cool card. It's a Changeling, obviously. So it's a dragon, and I can pay 2 and a blue at any point to have target Shapeshifter become a clone of a creature on the battlefield until my next turn, which is actually very relevant.
Oh.
I only have the Italian one, so I don't
Yes.
think that's going to be too helpful.
No. No, it is not.
But here's a Simian Spirit Guide.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Shapeshifter, not Changeling effect. Okay.
Yeah,
makes
the,
sense.
the ability is...
Yes. The,
yeah.
the creature type is
Yeah.
Shapeshifter, and then their
The
ability
ability
is
is Changeling.
Changeling gives them every other type.
Yes. So make a red with that, and a blue for a dragon spell with this, and here's another one. Same guy.
They're on the ground still?
Yes. And I will offer you this trade. I will tap this to give this flying and attack you for 1. Yeah, I didn't think so. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So definitely losing one of these.
Swing.
So 2-5 total.
Yes.
I go to 10.
And creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, deal damage to you, so discard a card.
Slumbering Dragon.
Haha. I don't like those things. And then we're going to go for a Watery Grave, untap.
Untapped. Uh-oh.
And here is a Stinkdrinker Bandit.
There. Yep.
He gets a counter.
He sure does.
And an Invisible Stalker.
Oh.
He gets a counter.
All right.
Enter go.
Yeah, I'm not winning this one. Draw. A little late there, pal. That would have been pretty cool. What do I do here? I think... Okay, so I'm 100% dead on the backswing because I can't really block all this stuff. I could maybe, like, survive one hit, but I'd have no permanence in play. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to go blue and 2 colorless to transform this shapeshifter into a Stinkdrinker Bandit. Because these are also rogues.
Yes, those are rogues.
Yeah. And then... So it's only a 2-1, so I don't probably... Well, I mean, yeah, sure. So you know what? What are you at, 16? You're going to survive this anyway? The one that's a Stinkdrinker Bandit will give this flying.
Yeah.
And then I will attack you with both of these.
Well...
Which is not very exciting.
Well, that's only a 1/1 and if it's blocked, so Stinkdrinker Bandit will
Yeah.
eat it. But this one goes unblocked for 3.
Yes!
13.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Yeah, I basically just tossed that guy away, but that's fine. Because I
Draw for
take 4 for sure, and then you got all these flyers, yeah, so there's no way.
Here is a Bitter Blossom.
Yep. Sorry, 8 for sure, because of the stinky.
And... Well, the Spell Stutter Sprite doesn't get the rogue benefit, so...
True.
2 in the air.
But I still only would have had
we just
2
switched
blockers. And then these represent 8 by themselves.
Yes.
So I was dead no matter what. Yeah, I will take that.
Discard your hand.
I had a very timely Silumgar Scorn that I drew the turn after you did all this.
After I was jazz hands.
Yeah. Alright, so that was that. I'm glad that my shapeshift sharers got to do something.
That was
pretty cool.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, and I forgot to show one of the coolest interactions.
You could steal one of these with a slumbering dragon.
Yeah.
And then I have to discard a card.
Oh, you know what else is really cool about that? So if I transform one of these into that first, and then I cast a and then I cast my other changelings, they are rogues.
Yeah.
So they would get the bonus from that as well, which is really cool. But this is a really cool combination of cards that they probably won't come up. This is more like against control decks that I've faced. I use this quite a bit, but it's a cool trick. So you usually have one of these sitting in play, not really doing much.
Yep.
You play one of these. I declare this as an attacker, and then I transform this into this. So it's a 3/3 before blocks, so they usually can't block it. So I get in for 3, but this stays a copy of this until my next turn. So if they attack me back, he gets counters, which stay on him.
That is fancy.
Which is a really cool little combo that only usually works if your opponent's doing nothing for several turns, but it's still pretty sweet. So that was that, and we'll see you in Game 3. Alright, Game 3. Show my hands. That's what I'm working with. Fun stuff. Go ahead.
And we've got the Woos.
Okay, I'm gonna kick things off with Steam Vents tapped. Good.
Exciting.
Very much.
We're gonna go for a Dark Slick Shores. And our good pal Slitherblade.
Okay.
To go.
Draw. Yeah, that's probably fine. Here's a Haven of the Spirit Dragon and a Dragon Hatchling.
Oh, 0/1.
yeah, it's not an exciting card, but gets better later. So,
Yes.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. We're gonna play Darkslick Shores. 1.
Take that. 19.
And for the Prowl cost, we're gonna whack your noggin.
Ugh, gonna whack my noggin. Gross. I have to reveal 3 things, huh?
Yes. Fortunately, you do gotta keep your 2 best things.
Yeah.
But I can also take lands from you, which is the fun bit of this card.
Mm-hmm. So I get to keep 1 of the 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Two 4s and a Simian Spare Guide.
You can keep this.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of that Crucible world making that thing a nightmare. Enter go.
Draw. Oops. I saw my top card, but I can put it on the bottom if you want.
I don't think it matters.
It's not very good. Not in this position. Oh, I can't even do... Gross. Okay. Ugh. Gross. Dragon Tempest and an island. Pass turn.
Untap.
Because there's no way I could have cast that and activated this.
Draw for turn. Ooh, I like that. 1.
Take it. 18.
We're not done yet. We're gonna whack your noggin. Yes.
Alright. My noggin has been whacked.
And we're gonna pollute a delta to find an island and cast that.
Sure.
Double noggin whacking, too good.
This is pretty good. Pass turn.
That's literally all my starting hand was. I'm like, I have an unblockable Slither Blade and I can whack his noggin twice. I don't know if this would be keepable or
Profit.
not.
Equals profit. Yeah, did pretty well.
She didn't play anything?
No,
Untap.
I did not.
Draw for turn. Well, we will play a Fairy Miscreant.
Sure.
And we control another one, so we gotta draw a card. And we'll play a Mutavault.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, the Fairy Miscreants can't really attack into a guy who has... Oh, it only gives
He's
him...
a 0-1, so.
Yeah, but Fire Breathing only gives him
Plus
power,
1.
so that's
Yep.
fine. 3.
You
Sorry, 2.
just play that one. Yeah. Take it. 16.
Enter go.
Do I want back this Thunderbreak Regent? Do I trade a land for that? No. Draw.
Yeah. Do I make it even harder to recast it?
Tap Steam Vents. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I like that.
I don't like hearing that.
Here's Mutavault.
Yep. Both your Mutavaults too, huh?
Here is a Bitter Blossom. I drew them right, like I drew Mutavault for a turn, and then I played a Fairy Miscreant, and I drew a Mutavault.
Jeez.
No Bitter Blossom. Sad.
I was
So
saving...
you control a dragon,
Yeah.
so it's not a force spike.
I was saving that for a Lord, but Bitter Blossom's scary. Especially when you've shredded my hand.
We'll activate Mutavault
Yep.
and 5 you.
11.
Enter go.
I should probably start chunk blocking at some point, but... That's reasonable. Go ahead.
I just hit you with the stick too hard, and now you lost all your things. You're just like a foosty.
Pretty much. You have whacked my noggin too many times.
A Watery Grave tapped.
Yeah.
We'll activate our Mutavaults.
Yep.
And 7.
Okay. Let's do it this way. We will cast Draconic Roar. So, as an additional cost, I can reveal a dragon. I don't need to. Deals 3 damage to target creature, and if I reveal the dragon or control the dragon when I cast it, which is an important distinction.
Yes, so you can't just
kill this in response. Yeah. Deals 3 damage to that creature's controller, so I will boop a Mutavault and 3 to your face. And then I will take 5. I think. Or do I want to trade my hatchling? Probably not yet.
I go to 16.
Go to 6.
Sure, go.
That is okay. Sure. Here's a Mothus Changeling, so Tempest will activate, and I'll put 2 damage on that.
Goodbye, Slitherblade.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, that's not the Lord I wanted.
Slow Lord?
Yeah, Slow Lord.
The other one would have been pretty sick here.
Yeah, because I could have just cast them before.
Mm-hmm.
And, activate Mutavault.
Sure.
Swing. For 4.
Okay.
Trade a hatchling for my Mutavault.
2, 3. That'll put me to 3. Give this flying. Trade it with a miscreant. Take 3.
Okay.
Go into 3.
And I will play a Secluded Glen tap.
Sure.
I could have made it come and untap before casting this, but I don't care. It's not like I have use for the mana.
True.
True.
End of turn. Sacrifice this. Get back my Changeling.
Ooh.
Or do I want a Regent and bank on drawing a land? Is that better?
That might be better. I don't know. What are you at? You're at 3?
I'm at 3. I'm gonna go for the Regent. Of course. Of course.
Can you survive this turn?
No. I cannot.
Because you can block the Mutavault, so you take 2. So
I guess I can survive this turn. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. That's not what I wanted. I really wanted a Lord. Activate Mutavault.
Yep.
4.
Dash with those, so I'm obliged to block the Mutavault, but you know what? He gets +1/+0.
Yeah.
And I'll take
It's not
2.
enough.
Going to 1. Ah, man.
And a Secluded Glen tap.
Yep.
To go.
I'm actually in
land
fine
or-
shape if I get a land.
Or-
Which I did. Boom. Thunderbreak Regent. That one.
1 damage to each of them.
And I can't afford to attack you, so I'm not going to. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sure go.
Yes! I have a chance at this. Draw. Oh yeah, my favorite land ever. Swarmyard.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Doesn't work with him, but it works with all the changelings.
Yes, because they are, in fact, all of those creature
They are
types.
insects, rats, spiders, and squirrels. So you can regenerate them. I will bash you for 4. I know.
Okay. I go to 12.
I will crack this.
Yes.
Get one of these back. Recast it. 4 to your face.
Wait, that can go to face?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's why Haven's really good in this deck.
8.
Go ahead.
Well, end of your turn. Push that.
Regenerate it. Lame. What a lame way to lose.
Untap. Draw for turn. We'll cast it. Here's Bitter Blossom.
Sure.
It's shiny. Activate
Can't believe
Mutavault. 2.
Yeah, I take 2. That's so lame. Alright, well, whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately, regenerating it taps the creature when
Yeah.
it survives.
I thought for sure I'd be able to get through that, but you did have it.
I did draw it finally.
Also, you did take 3 off that. It is worth noting, because you targeted a dragon.
Oh,
so
yes.
the Thunderbreak
So I go to
Regent would
5.
deal 3 to you. But
You almost got me.
I did
Wow.
almost get you, which I'm shocked by, honestly. I shouldn't have. But, yeah.
The double noggin walking, and then I just
Yeah.
threw lands.
Yeah.
You didn't notice.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, that was this matchup. That was pretty fun. I like both these decks, so it's pretty good. Yeah, and we'll see you next week. And tomorrow, I think. You're doing Commander this week, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow? Alright, so, see you tomorrow.
Bye.